this light gonna be a problem. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. But so I have been recently, within the past couple months, kind of showing you all of my DVDs that I own. And there's one group that I have not shown you, and that is my TV shows. So my TV shows that I have not watched. Those ones I keep them next to my desk. I have them all stacked. We're gonna get. So these are DVDs I haven't put in my spreadsheets yet. So we're gonna throw those over there. Those don't count. I'll probably do little DVD hauls. I don't know. I like DVDs. So these first 20, this is my first stack, and these are the ones that I am actively watching. So when I watch a DVD, I'll put like 1 through 20 in the randomizer and then count down. So these are ones I'm actively watching. The first one I've got here, this is Rampage Killing Without Reason, disc 4. This has a bunch of like true crime documentaries in it. I've got, I think 6 of these total. I think there's 6, but I've got, I think 3 of them in my first list. My next one is Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. This is my favorite anime ever. I've watched it like 3 times, but then I got the DVD, so now I've been rewatching it. It's so funny. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite anime series and one of my favorite manga series. It's so good. You gotta get into Gekkan Shoujo Nozaki-kun. It's so good. Next, I've got Dead Man Wonderland, which I've started reading and watching. The reason I bought this, even though I wasn't like obsessed with the anime, there are 2 reasons I'll buy anime on DVD. The first one is if it's one that I've loved and really enjoyed, or one that was like a really big childhood one. The second one is if, I guess there are 3. The second one is if I see it at like Goodwill or something. But the third one is if it's not on Crunchyroll or Amazon Prime or Netflix, which are my 3 streaming services that I have. And this one was not on any of those, so I bought it on DVD. I wanted to watch it. I've got, this one's embarrassing. This is one I watched in high school that I wanted to rewatch and wasn't on any of those streaming services. That is MM. I forgot how, I think you're actually supposed to pronounce it somewhere else, in some other way. It's pronounced Imu Imu. Don't watch this show. It's bad. Then I've got another one of those like true crime documentaries. This is America's Serial Killers, Portraits and Evil, disc 2. This is, again, it's got like 5 documentaries on it. 5 40-minute documentaries, so they're pretty quick. I do have the entire American Horror Story series on DVD. So the thing is, I've watched the first 4 seasons all the way through. I've watched the first season like 12 times. I've watched the second and third seasons multiple times. I dropped out somewhere in the middle of season 5. But I love the first 3 seasons so much because they're the best seasons in the series. But I decided the only way I'm ever going to finish this goddamn series is if I buy them all on DVD. And that meant I had to rewatch the first couple. I finished season 1 if you saw on my Deep Watch DVD collection. But I do have season 2, American Horror Story Asylum. Then I've got the OC season 1. I've been getting into this. I watched, I think, the first couple episodes of this, and then I forgot where I was, so I just restarted when I made my spreadsheets. But this is early 2000s teen drama, and as somebody who writes books set in the early 2000s, I figured it was something that I should watch, I guess. I don't know. I've got the first season of That 70s Show. Maybe not great in this climate, but, you know, I've got it. I've got an anime that actually I started it on Crunchyroll and I loved it so much. I was like, I'm just gonna buy this on DVD. It's Horimiya. As for somebody who really enjoys, like, who claims horror is her favorite genre, my favorite animes and mangas are always the fucking, like, the cutest fucking shoujo shit. I've got season 1 of The Outsider. I don't know if there's more than 1 season, but I've got The Outsider. This is based on the Stephen King novel. So there's that. I can say I watched the first episode. Jason Bateman as the guy who's been arrested. I was not expecting it. I wasn't. I've got a K-drama that I watched. I didn't finish, but I watched most of when I was in high school. It's Boys Over Flowers. I loved it. I remember liking this guy. I also remember the only K-dramas I watched were K-dramas with this guy in them. I watched City Hunter. I watched Faith. I watched this one. So I've got this. I've been rewatching. It's been great. I've got another anime that I loved as a teenager. That's a big wind up. Again, this was not on any streaming services, so I was like, I just gotta buy the DVD. Which is why you buy DVDs, because you can't always trust the streaming services. We've got the first season of Dexter. I've got the 9th season of South Park. I've been slowly making my way through South Park. I watched, like, you saw the other one, I've got the first 8 seasons on my ones that I've watched, and I've been slowly making my way through. This next one is a series that when I was in college, I got into the first 2 seasons and I watched them and they were great. But I couldn't find the 3rd season when I was in college because they had like an issue with like copyright stuff. But now the 3rd season is on DVD. I think subsequent seasons are too. And that's the 3rd season of Perfect Strangers, which is a sitcom from, I believe, the 90s, 80s, late 80s. The reason I liked it is because it had Bronson Pinchot in it and I had a weird Bronson Pinchot phase in college. All right, I've got the 1st season of Modern Family. I've got the 1st season of Supernatural, which I tried to watch in high school, but it was on Netflix. I suck at watching TV shows, so there's the only way I'm ever going to like 100% watch something is if it's on DVD, because I'll get to it eventually. I know it won't disappear on me. The 1st season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I had the same issue with that as with Supernatural. I started watching it on Netflix, and I just never finished it. Another anime that I really enjoyed in high school, but is not on any streaming services, and that's Megan Ebu, which is the wackiest shit in the world. And finally, the last one in my first stack is another one of those little documentary things. This is 60 America's Greatest Unsolved Mysteries and Crimes, programs 6 through 10, which again, like probably hour-long documentaries. I watched those on 2 times speed, but that's okay. Now these stacks are what will eventually move into this first stack when I finish it. The only caveat for this is that I don't like 2 seasons of the same show. These are a little bit different because I don't have to watch them in order, but 2 seasons of the same show cannot be in the stack at the same time. So they have to kind of hang out in a back stack if they try to. But the first one is a show that I loved as a kid. This not as a kid, it's like a preteen, sort of like 10, 12. When did this come out? 2012. I guess teenager, like 13, 14, maybe like early teens. That's my babysitter. He's a fucking vampire. I love this. I love the show so much. This is season 1. This also has the movie in it. I did recently rewatch the movie. It's so fun. But yeah, this was a great show. And whenever we were someplace that had, what was this on? Was it on Nickelodeon? I don't remember what it was on. It's Canadian though. But whenever we were somewhere that had it, I was gonna watch it. Then I've got the 2nd season of Dexter. I've got the 2nd season of That 70s Show. I've got the 2nd season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And then I've got what I actually call, I know I just called Monthly Girls Muzaki-kun my favorite anime, but this one is one that I do actually consider my favorite anime. That is Samurai Flamenco. It's so fucking good. This is another one that wasn't on streaming, so I had to rebuy it on DVD. All right, now I've got the big stack, which is, again, just all the movies, TV shows, everything like that. Not movies, just TV shows. First up, I've got the 1st season of Downton Abbey. I watched, I want to say the first 3 or 4 seasons of this on Amazon Prime, but again, I just kind of dropped off the face of the earth with it. And then I saw it, and I want to say like a Dollar General, and I was like, now I'll watch it. Now I'll actually watch it. I've got the 1st season of Heroes, which I believe I found in Goodwill or something. I don't remember. I have another one of those DVDs of documentaries, which is another one of those 60 Americas. This is programs 1 through 5. So another one of those. I've got the 2nd season of Heroes. We've got the 7th season of That 70s Show. I don't have season 3 yet. I've got the 3rd season of American Horror Story Coven, which is, again, the first 3 seasons. I think anybody who watches American Horror Story will tell you the first 3 seasons are wonderful. After that is where they kind of start falling downhill. I know some people really like Freak Show, so I'm interested to rewatch Freak Show and see how I feel about it. Because I've only watched Freak Show once, but I think for a lot of people, the first 3 are like gold, and after that, just really goes down. I've got the new TV show of The Stand, which I heard is absolutely terrible, but I'm kind of excited anyway. So we'll see how this goes. We've got the 10th season of South Park and the 11th season of South Park. I've got another one of those documentary ones. This is Rampage Killing Without Reason Disc 3. I've got the 4th season of American Horror Story Freak Show. Another one of the Rampage. I'm sorry, Portraits of Evil. No, the documentaries. Disc 1 of Portraits of Evil. We've got the 12th season of South Park. And the 13th season of South Park. so fucking much South Park. This next one, this is actually, I want to say, like, this is like the first comedy that I remember when we first got Netflix, like on our Wii in like 2011. This is like the first comedy my family really watched together. And it's My Name is Earl. This is season 1 of My Name is Earl. It's got Jason Lee. I love Jason Lee. I just rewatched the Jay and Silent Bob reboot. Seeing Jason Lee. I love it. I love this man. This was a funny fucking show. So I got season 1 of My Name is Earl. I got it at Goodwill. This is where I dropped off with American Horror Story. I've got American Horror Story Hotel. I watched like the first half of this season or something like that. Like maybe like the first 4 episodes. But now I will actually finish it. Is Jessica Lange still here in this one? I don't think she is. Damn. She's the real good star of American Horror Story, as we all know. I've got Pretty Little Lot. No. I've got Big Little Lies, not Pretty Little Liars. I've got Big Little Lies. I read the book. I really liked the book. I thought it was really fun. So I got the series. I'm getting all these like HBO shows. I really wish, I keep looking and just praying that they're gonna give us like a Beartown DVD, but there isn't one, at least not available in the US or anywhere that I can find on eBay. So I'm just forever sad about that. I'm waiting for it. I've got the next season of American Horror Story, season 6, Roanoke. I heard that Roanoke and like, I think Cult is really where it took like another turn for the worse. I don't know. Where's Cult? I know I have it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, anyway. Next I've got one. I have seen this entire series, but it's on Hulu. I don't have Hulu. I want to rewatch it. I watched it, I think when I was like a freshman in college with my roommates. That's 11/22/63. I really like this series. I thought it was really well. I thought it was fun. I even liked, I mean, like, I know they changed Billy into like an actual, like, he was like just an old man, that the main character like left behind, but in this one he'll take him along. I like him. I liked this series. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's different from the book for sure, but I thought it was fun. Next I've got this random show that I found at Goodwill that looked interesting. It's the first season of Kyle XY Declassified. I don't know. It's like early aughts weirdness, I want to say. When did this come out? Tell me when you came out. Where's your copyright date? Come on, man. Give me the copyright date. Whatever, I'll put it up on the screen. But just look like fun. All right, next I've got the 3rd season of The OC. I don't have the 2nd season yet, but when I finish season 1, I'll buy season 2 on like eBay or something. I'll also be keeping an eye out for it if we ever go to like Rock 30 or something. I've got season 14 of South Park, which is got some plastic. I've got, here's Cult, American Horror Story Cult, season 7. I've got the 15th season of South Park. We've got the 1st season of Criminal Minds, which is another one of those shows that I started watching on Netflix and really enjoyed. And I just need a DVD if I ever want to actually finish it. I've got the 16th season of South Park. And I've got another one of those anime that I read an episode of. I read a volume of manga and I thought it was really fun, and then but not fun enough for me to like keep reading the manga. But I wanted to like maybe watch the anime, but then the anime wasn't on any streaming services, so I bought it on DVD. That's Real Bout High School. This is in 4 DVDs. I want to say there's like, I don't even know how many episodes there are total. I think there's like 3 episodes on each DVD though. It's like, yeah, there are 13 episodes. 3 DVDs. I mean 4 DVDs, not even 3. I can't fucking count. Okay. Next I've got the 8th season of American Horror Story, American Horror Story Apocalypse. This one I'm excited for because of, pardon me, because a Murder House. I love Murder House. Murder House is just so good. I've got this one that came like, I forget what I bought, but I bought something and this just like showed up in the package with it, and that is 3D Kanojo Real Girls 2nd season. It doesn't even have like a DVD packing. I don't know what it is. I just got it. I've got American Horror Story 1984, which I've actually heard semi-good things about. This one does look fun. I'm not gonna lie. We've got, again, this was an anime that I really, really loved. When I was growing up. This is like one of the first anime that I like finished. I loved it so much. It's got some of the issues of its time. But this is the first season of Kenichi the Mighty Disciple. I loved it so much. Most of our issues come with how this young woman is drawn, but it's still like, I love the characters. I love Kenichi. I just, it's so fun. It's so fun. Then I've got season 10 of American Horror Story, double feature. Or season 9. Oh yeah, 1984. I don't even know. I've got the first season of Shameless, which I saw when I was at like a secondhand store, and I was like, sure, because this is another series where I started on Netflix, and like I haven't finished it, and it's still on Netflix. I could finish it, but I was like, I should just get it on DVD. I saw it for like $4. Then I've got one of my original favorite anime from when I was growing up. I watched it on Netflix. I loved it. It made me sob. It made me bawl my eyes out. And that's Angel Beats. This is volumes 1 through 13. So episodes 1 through 13 plus the OVA. Figured I just had to. Then I've got the original miniseries of The Stand, which came with the new miniseries. I already had a copy of the original miniseries, but this is just an excuse to rewatch that because Gary Sinise as Stu Redman is never going to be replaced. Like, he was the perfect Stu. Then I've got His Dark Materials, season 1. I've been rereading the Golden Compass like a million times recently, and it's such a good book. So I'm excited to watch this, honestly. All right, then I've got the 11th series of American Horror Story. That's NYC. I literally heard nothing about this. Another come out with another season. I'm like, who is still watching this show? I mean, I guess I did buy this DVD, but literally, who is still watching this fucking show? Then I've got the first season of Mr. Mercedes. I've got, this one I found again at a second-hand store. This is the 4th season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is a show that me and my brother used to watch. Then I've got the 1st and 2nd seasons of Euphoria, again with the HBO shows. Can we please goddamn have Beartown on DVD? If we can have this, can we have Beartown, please? Please. I need to watch Beartown. The 1st season of Castle Rock, which again I saw at a secondhand store, and I've been meaning to pick it up ever since when I was working in the library. They had this. It looked really fun. And finally, the very last DVD that I have in my stacks. I do have these other DVDs, but I'm going to do a little haul and when I eventually deal with them. Season 2 of My Babysitter's a Vampire. So good. On the back here, we've got, this is my boy right here, Rory. Love him. But yeah, that is my DVD collection of all the TV shows that I own that I have not watched or finished watching. Yeah, no, I do. I mean, I'm a physical media supremacist. Like, this office is really a testament to that. I've just got so many like books and DVDs and CDs and vinyl and cassette tapes and all that shit. VHS tapes. And I think that honestly, like, buying your favorite media on physical discs is not only a way to show people that we do still use them, not they'll keep producing them because then you'll buy them, but also it's a way to make sure that you have them. I mean, like, it's the streaming services take stuff off all the time, and as we've seen lately, they delete shit. Like, they delete it forever. So it's good to have the stuff that you love and that you really want on physical media, because then it is yours. It is yours, and unless they come to your home and physically take it from you, they can't take it away. Get yourself a DVD player. This is also a VHS player. It does both. Maybe you don't have to have a TV from 1991 or I don't know when you're from. 94 maybe. It's older than me. You don't have to have a TV that old to connect it to a DVD VHS player, but you know, I also lost the remote, so all of these I do have to watch in my computer, which does have a DVD drive. Get a computer with a fucking DVD drive. But maybe get a DVD player that you can have a remote for. Maybe I should just get a goddamn remote. I'm sure I could find one on eBay or something, you know, like a remote that connects with that. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have for today. I'll talk to you later, and I gotta put all these goddamn DVDs away. Goodbye.